Yes, mute all of you. Okay, let us start the gyroscopic effect of the aeroplane. In aeroplane, we are having the total 8 conditions. Okay, let us discuss all the 8 conditions one by one. Already in previous class, I have completed the first 2 cases. Let me revise those 2 cases also. So when you take the gyroscopic effect for aeroplane, we are having 8 cases. Case 1, clockwise rotor taking left turn. Similarly, clockwise rotor taking right turn. Anti-clockwise rotor taking left turn, and anti-clockwise rotor taking right turn. Next, fifth case, clockwise rotor, aeroplane takes off. Clockwise rotor, aeroplane is landing. Next, anti-clockwise rotor, aeroplane takes off. And anti-clockwise rotor, aeroplane is landing. So for all these cases, let us discuss the gyroscopic effect. So let me discuss the case 1. Propeller rotates in clockwise direction when see from the rear end and aeroplane turns towards the left. So you can see this direction shows the left side of the aeroplane. It is taking the left turn and rotor is rotating clockwise motion. When the rotor rotates clockwise motion, what is the spin axis direction? You can see the direction of the spin axis here, or angular momentum of the spin axis. The direction which I am showing here, it is moving forward direction, which is indicated with the help of the vector. This is the direction of the spin axis. The same I am represented in the vectorial representation. This blue line represents the spin axis, which is moving in forward direction and rotates in clockwise. Now, where we are getting the pressure vector? When we take a left turn, pressure vector is always coming along the y-axis in upward direction. I am repeating again, where we are getting the pressure vector. Pressure vector will come always exactly in y-axis in upward direction when aeroplane takes the left turn. Now, where we are getting the active couple, rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. This is the active couple. Where we are getting the reactive couple, extend the active couple line exactly in the direction, extend the active couple line exactly in the direction opposite to it. We are getting the reactive couple here. This is the direction, the no direction where the reactive couple is moving. This is the direction where active couple is moving upwards. This is the direction where pressure axis is moving upwards. This is the direction where spin vector is moving. All are clockwise motion only. This is the clockwise motion. This is moving forward. This is the clockwise motion. When we see from the top end, it is moving upward. This is the clockwise motion. This is the clockwise motion. Then it moves in this downward direction. This is the clockwise motion. Then only it will move in z-axis, positive z-axis. When we rotate in clockwise, this moves in the positive z-axis. Okay. Now let us discuss the gyroscopic effect here. So if we see the aeroplane diagram, how active couple is moving, just I want to draw a line diagram for this one. Pointer. Okay. So for this aeroplane, so how active couple is moving? So if I see this is my left hand side and this is my right side, left turn and right turn. Active couple is moving from left to right. I'm showing here. Active couple is moving from left to right. I'm writing this as active couple. What reactive couple is doing? It is moving from right side to left side. I'm drawing again here from right side to left side. This is my reactive couple. What is the gyroscopic effect here? In this case, where the arrow mark is pointing towards the tail. Means tail is going to get downside. Automatically, nose is getting the upside. So what is the gyroscopic effect here? Lift nose and dip the tail. This is the gyroscopic effect we can see based on the rotations, clockwise motion and anti-clockwise motion. This is with respect to the case 1. You can see here the diagram. Raise the nose and dip the tail here. You can see this is the diagram we are getting. Nose is rising upward and tail is dipping downward. This is the case 1 we are getting clockwise rotor taking left turn. Now let us discuss clockwise rotor taking right turn. You can see the right turn I am showing here. When I am seeing from the back side of the aeroplane, this is the right turn I am taking. Okay. So whenever Again, for clockwise rotor, how the spin vector will come in positive axis or in forward direction. You can see the blue line, which I'm representing with the blue line, is the spin vector line, which is moving positive x-axis. So where you are getting the pressure vector, if you take a left turn, pressure vector is always in upward direction, in y-axis. Similarly, in right turn, the pressure vector will come again in the downward direction. When the aeroplane takes the right turn, the pressure vector will come along the downward y-axis or negative y-axis. Now, how we are getting the active couple? Rotate, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Rotate spin vector by 90 degrees. Here I am showing, rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. So this line shows your active couple. So active couple is moving towards minus z-axis, negative z-axis. And how you get the reactive couple? Draw the or extend the active couple in the same line towards the positive z-axis. So the active couple is moving towards the negative z-axis. Extend the active couple towards the positive z-axis. That shows your reactive couple. So reactive couple is moving in positive z-axis. Active couple is moving in negative z-axis. Spin vector is moving towards the positive x-axis, and the pressure vector is moving towards the negative y-axis. So all these motions are clockwise motions only. It has to move negative axis means it has to rotate in clockwise. Now the spin vector has to move in positive x-axis means it has to rotate clockwise. Similarly, the active couple has to move in negative z-axis means it has to rotate in clockwise motion. Similarly, the reactive couple has to move towards the positive z-axis means it has to rotate in clockwise, all clockwise motions only. Now let us see the gyroscopic effect here. You can see I have drawn how active couple is moving. Let me denote with the pen. So if you see, this is my, again, this is my left side of the, and this is my right side. How active couple is moving? It starts moving from right side to the left side. Active couple is moving from right side to left side. How reactive couple is moving? It starts moving from left hand side to the right hand side. You can see here what is left hand side and what is right hand side. I have drawn. So this is my left hand side portion, and this end I call it as the right side portion. Now you can tell me how active couple is moving. Active couple is moving from right side to the left. See the arrow mark where it is pointing. Arrow mark is pointing towards the left hand side. That's why active couple is moving from right side to left side. And how the reactive couple is acting? It is moving from left side to right side. It starts left side and arrow mark is pointing towards the right side. Now can anyone tell that what is the gyroscopic effect here? You can see the diagram where the arrow mark is pointing towards the nose side, means it is acting downwards. Here the nose is dipping and tail is rising. The gyroscopic effect here is dip the nose and lift the tail. This is the gyroscopic effect for the case 2. Okay. Now let us go for case 3. Yeah, tell me. Yes.
So whenever the plane tries to move left or right, in right position, it will the head nose will move downwards and tail will move upwards, sir. Whenever it moves to left, whenever it tries to move right side.
Whenever it is trying to move right clockwise, clockwise rotor and taking the right turn, this is the condition we have to get. The pressure vector has to come downwards. Let me explain. Whenever it takes the left turn, in that case, the pressure vector is coming in the positive y-axis. Earlier I have shown. You see, taking a left turn, where the pressure vector is coming in the positive y-axis. Got it. Whenever it is taking a left turn, the pressure vector is coming in the positive axis. That is in the direction of the left turn. This is the left turn I am getting. In the same direction only, I am getting the pressure vector. If you come here, it is taking right turn. Means it is rotating like this. I will show you with the help of the pen. So this is my right turn. Whenever it is taking a right turn, this is my pressure vector. This is coming downwards. This standard, it is fixed. The notation of the pressure vector. When it is taking a left turn, pressure vector is always in positive y-axis. When it is taking a right turn, pressure vector is always in the negative y-axis. Now, where we are getting the active couple, rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. In negative y-axis, we are getting the active couple here. Automatically, where we are getting reactive couple, opposite to the active couple. Okay. Still any doubts? Let me continue. Please answer. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the case 3. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction when seen from the rear end, and aeroplane turns towards the right side. Okay, propeller rotating anti-clockwise when seen from the rear end, and aeroplane turns towards the right side. You can see here, when I am seeing from this end, when this propeller is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, how the aeroplane will move, forward or backward? Please answer, anyone?
Backward.
Backward. You can see the spin axis diagram here with respect represented with the blue line. So as it is rotating in anti-clockwise motion, the aeroplane is moving the backward, means it is coming towards me. When the propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction, with respect to my direction of view, the aeroplane is coming towards me. Similarly, when it rotates in clockwise, what will happen? It tries to move away from me. Earlier 2 cases you can see. Now you can see here the notation of the diagram. With respect to direction of my view, the spin vector is moving towards me. Okay, it has to move towards me, means this is the clockwise motion with respect to this direction. Okay, when I am saying this is my clockwise motion, then only it will move in this direction. Or you can keep a pen here and try to rotate your pen. Try to open with the screw where you are in threaded portion. See your thumb portion. The thumb has to always rotate in clockwise. Then only this is going to move in the negative x-axis. Got it? The spin vector is moving towards the negative x-axis. When it has to move in negative x-axis, this is the direction I have to rotate. Got it? In this, if I rotate in this direction, then only this direction shows my thumb. Rotation of my thumb. Got it? This direction shows my rotation of my thumb. This is always clockwise only. When I'm seeing from this end, this is my clockwise. Similarly, they has to mean positive axis. This is the clockwise motion. Now, where I am getting the active couple and reactive couple, again, rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. This is the portion where I am getting the active couple. And where I am getting the reactive couple, extend the active couple line exactly in the direction opposite to the active couple. This is the portion where I am getting the reactive couple. So here, an active couple is moving towards the negative z axis, and reactive couple is moving towards the positive z axis. If you see what is my left side and right side, again, no answer. What is the gyroscopic effect in this case? Please, can anyone answer? This is my left hand side and this is my right side. How active couple is moving? It starts moving from right side to the left side. So if I see this is my left side and this is my right side, so active couple starts moving from right side to the left. So this is my active couple. How the active couple is moving? It starts moving from left side to the right side. This is my reactive couple also. Now, can anyone answer? Give me the gyroscopic effect here. What is happening here? Effect. Please answer. What is the gyroscopic effect here? Where the arrow mark is pointing. Arrow mark is pointing towards the nose side. Means it tries to dip the nose and tries to lift the tail. Dip nose. And next, lift. Okay, this is the gyroscopic effect I can see. Got it. You can see the diagram also. Tries to dip the nose and lift the tail. This is the pictorial representation I have shown. Okay. Let me go for the fourth case. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction when seen from the rear end, and aeroplane turns towards the right side. So when the aeroplane turns towards the right side, where I am getting the pressure vector, you can see in this diagram. Pressure vector is coming here, negative y-axis. Got it. Which represents with the green line. Pressure vector is coming in the negative y-axis, which is represented with help of a green line. You see this. Okay. Again, anti-clockwise motion with respect to me, it is coming towards me. This spin vector, this is your pressure vector. Now, where you are getting the active couple, Active couple in this case coming in the positive z axis. You can see rotate the spin axis by an angle 90 degrees. You are getting the active couple. Now where we are getting the reactive couple? Exactly. Extend the active couple line downwards. This is the portion where we are getting the reactive couple. If you see what, again consider with the help of the left side and right side. You can tell me how it is moving. So now if I consider this is my left hand side portion and this is my right side portion. How active couple is moving? Active couple is moving from left hand to the right hand. How reactive couple is moving? It is moving from right side to the left side. So applying this, active couple is moving from left side to right side. This is active couple. Similarly, how reactive couple is moving? It is moving from right side to the left side. This is the right side portion. This is the left side portion. So I am showing only reactive couple here. Reactive couple is trying to move from right side to left side. So where arrow mark is pointing? Arrow mark is pointing towards the tail end. So what is the gyroscopic effect you can get here? It tries to dip the tail downwards and lift the nose upwards. I am writing the effect here. So this is my reactive couple. As the reactive couple is moving from right side to the left side, arrow mark is pointing towards the tail portion. That's why it is trying. If arrow mark is pointing towards the tail portion, means it is trying to dip the tail, move the tail downwards. Effect you can write dip tail and lift the nose or raise the nose. This is the gyroscopic effect you can see for the fourth case. Okay. Similarly, next fifth case. Yes. Hello. Unmute yourself. Someone is watching the movies. Case 5. Propeller rotates in clockwise direction when seen from rear end and aeroplane takes off. Nose is moving upward. You can see here. Aeroplane is taking off. This is the portion where you can see the aeroplane is taking upward motion. How we can solve this one? Can anyone answer? How we can solve this? Clockwise motion, where we are getting the spin vector? Let me draw here. So for clockwise motion, where we can get the spin vector?
Forward direction.
First, right, that is positive x-axis. This is the spin vector where I am getting this clockwise motion. This is my spin vector. Now where I can get the active couple and reactive couple? So before going to active couple and reactive couple, let us locate the precision vector. Where I can get the precision vector? Can anyone answer? So precision vector is this is x-axis.
Positive
y-axis. No. Precision vector is coming in the z-axis here. In this case, the precision vector is coming in z-axis. This is precision vector here. Again, this is the clockwise motion. Now, this y in the y-axis we are getting the active couple and reactive couple. Now tell me where we are getting the active couple and where we are getting the reactive couple. Now rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. So this is the portion where I am getting the active couple. And where I am getting the reactive couple, extend the active couple downwards. This is the portion where I am getting the reactive couple. Again, it is moving upward means this is the portion it has to rotate. It has to move downwards means this is the motion it has to take. If I see this is my left hand side and right side. Active couple is moving from left end to the right end and reactive couple is moving from right end to the left end. You can see here. Active couple AC moves from left to right and reactive couple moves from right to left. Now what is the effect here? Aeroplane turns towards the right side here. Where the reactive couple is started? Reactive couple starts from right side. Means aeroplane turns towards the right side. Aeroplane turns towards right side. This is the gyroscopic effect we can see. Okay, that I can show here in this also. So this is my spin vector which is moving in the positive x-axis. This is the pressure vector where I am getting the z-axis. Rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. This gives your active gyroscopic couple. Extend this line downwards. This gives your reactive gyroscopic couple. With respect to my direction of view. Now tell me what is the gyroscopic effect here. You can see here. Active couple rotates in anti-clockwise direction. How active couple is moving towards the left side. How reactive couple is moving towards the right side. That's why I told it is moving towards the right side. If you see, let me explain clearly. Yeah. This is my left turn and right turn. How active couple is moving? Active couple starts from left side to right side. Means from left side, active couple tries to rotate in anti-clockwise direction. I want to say it in clockwise and anti-clockwise. If you see here, this shows my anti-clockwise direction. I would like to draw again. Pointer and pointer. Yeah. So this is the arrow mark it is showing, means this is my anti-clockwise direction. How active couple is rotating in anti-clockwise motion. How reactive couple is rotating in clockwise motion, you can see. This is the arrow mark I am getting. This rotates in clockwise motion. Written here. Active couple is rotating in anti-clockwise direction and reactive couple is rotating in clockwise. If you see what is clockwise and anti-clockwise, this is the anti-clockwise motion. This is the clockwise motion. With respect to my view, this is my left side and this is my right side. Therefore, aeroplane is turning towards the right side. Any doubts regarding this? Anti-clockwise, sorry, active couple rotates in anti-clockwise motion. Similarly, reactive couple rotates in the clockwise motion. I'm showing the same only. This is my anti-clockwise motion. This is my clockwise motion. Same I'm representing here. This is my anti-clockwise motion. Means aeroplane tries to turn towards the left side. But what is the reactive couple is trying to do? Tries to move the aeroplane towards the right side to maintain the stability. Okay. Next case. Propeller rotates in clockwise direction. You can see from the rear end. Aeroplane is landing or nose moves downwards. Here when the nose moves down, you can see the direction of the landing position of the aeroplane. You can see this is the position of the landing. It is coming downwards. So where the spin vector is coming? Positive x-axis. Can anyone answer this gyroscopic effect here? For this, can anyone answer the gyroscopic effect? Okay, let me explain again. So clockwise motion means it is coming in the positive x-axis. Where the pressure vector will come now? Can anyone answer? Similarly, my active couple and reactive couple is coming in the y-axis only. There is no change. So this is my active couple coming downwards. This is my reactive couple. Earlier in the case 5th, propeller rotates in clockwise, taking the aeroplane is takeoff. When the aeroplane is taking off, where I am getting the pressure vector in the negative z-axis. Now, when the aeroplane is landing, where the pressure vector has to come? In the positive z-axis. I have to get the pressure vector in the positive z-axis. This is my pressure vector. This is my spin vector. This is my clockwise motion. This is clockwise motion. Now it has to move clockwise. Then only it will go like this. Now it has to rotate in this direction, and then it come downwards. This is my left side and right side. Now write the statement. So left side to right side means reactive couple is rotating in clockwise, and active couple is rotating in anti-clockwise. When you see the aeroplane diagram, so suppose if this is my aeroplane, with respect to my aeroplane, the active couple is rotating in clockwise like this. How active couple is rotating? Rotates in anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise motion is like this. This is my active couple and this is my reactive couple. What is the answer? Aeroplane turns towards the left side. Okay, right, you can see here. You can see this. Positive x-axis, pressure spin vector. This is the pressure vector which is positive x-axis, and the pressure vector is coming in the positive z-axis when it is taking a, sorry, when the aeroplane is landing. Now this is my reactive gyroscopic couple and this is my active gyroscopic couple. If we see how reactive couple is moving, it is moving in anti-clockwise motion. How active couple is moving, it is moving in clockwise motion. Active couple is moving in clockwise. You can see this is my clockwise. This is the active couple. Where the reactive couple is moving, the active couple is moving in anti-clockwise direction, means turns towards the left side. You can see in this diagram here. Reactive couple is moving, turns towards the left side. This is my active couple which rotates in clockwise motion. Reactive couple which rotates in the anti-clockwise motion. You can see in this diagram how reactive couple is rotating. See the arrow mark. It is my anti-clockwise motion. Reactive couple is rotating in the anti-clockwise where I am showing the cursor. Similarly, active couple is rotating in the clockwise like this. You can see this. Got it. So if you see, this is my clockwise motion only. Now this is my anti-clockwise motion. This is rotating like this, anti-clockwise. Reactive couple is rotating in anti-clockwise and active couple is rotating in the clockwise. I have written here. Again, active couple is clockwise. It is coming downwards. Reactive couple in anti-clockwise. It is moving upwards. Means, if with respect to my view, this is my left side and this is my right side. How aeroplane? Aeroplane turns towards the right side. Got it. Now, seventh case. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction when see from the rear end and aeroplane takes off. Earlier we have completed the clockwise motion. Aeroplane is landing and aeroplane is taking off. Now this is the anti-clockwise motion. Aeroplane takes off and aeroplane landing. Let us see this one. You can see here, propeller rotates in anti-clockwise motion. When it rotates anti-clockwise motion, what is my spin vector direction? Negative x-axis. With respect to my direction of view, it is coming towards me. Where I am getting the pressure vector here. So for aeroplane landing and taking off, pressure vector is coming in the z-axis. You remember the statement? When aeroplane is landing or aeroplane is taking off, we are getting the pressure vector in z-axis. So when it is taking off, pressure vector is coming in the negative z-axis. When it is landing, pressure vector is coming in the positive z-axis. You can see the earlier diagrams. I will show that one. So this is the case of landing. Pressure vector is coming in the positive z-axis. You can see this is the case of landing. Okay. Now this is the case of takeoff, where the pressure vector is coming in the negative z-axis. In the case of takeoff, the pressure vector is coming in the negative z-axis. Next, when aeroplane is landing, the pressure vector is coming in the positive z-axis. So this is with respect to clockwise motion. Similarly, with anti-clockwise motion also same vector will come. Now here it is taking off, means the pressure vector is coming in the negative z-axis like this. You can see the direction of the spin vector, direction of the pressure vector. Now rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees In the negative y-axis, we are getting the active couple. Opposite to the active couple, we are getting the reactive couple in the positive y-axis. Now, if we see what type of motion it is, clockwise or anti-clockwise, how the reactive couple is rotating. Here, reactive couple is rotating in anti-clockwise. How active couple is rotating here? Active couple is rotating in clockwise. If you see here, in the same direction, pointer. Now I want to show how my active couple is rotating clockwise, like this. This is my active couple. How my reactive couple is rotating anti-clockwise. This is my reactive couple motion. Now tell me how the aeroplane takes. Can anyone answer, please? Hello? Hello? Dear students, please respond. Dear students,
Yes,
please
sir.
respond. Yeah,
Aeroplane turns
why?
left side, sir.
Let me see how many are there in the class at least. No, 74. Okay. Tell me answer. How the aeroplane is moving? Please answer. Aeroplane turns towards the left side.
Left
You can
side.
see here. Right. How the reactive couple is moving? Moves towards the left side. How reactive couple is moving? Moves towards the right side. But we consider only the gyroscopic effect to the reactive couple. What active couple is trying to do? Active couple tries to rotate the aeroplane towards the right side. But to maintain equilibrium or to balance the aeroplane, reactive couple tries to rotate in opposite direction to the right hand side. That's why aeroplane tries to move towards the left side. This is a gyroscopic effect for the anti-clockwise rotor when the aeroplane is taking off. Okay, last case. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction when seen from rear end and aeroplane is landing. Now you can see the direction. When it is landing, nose is coming downwards. So again, anti-clockwise motion. Aeroplane moves towards me. With respect to my direction of view, it is coming towards me. Okay, when it is landing, where the pressure vector will come, already we have discussed. When it is takeoff, pressure vector is coming in negative z-axis. When it is landing, pressure vector is coming in the positive z-axis. This green line shows your pressure vector. Now where you are getting the active couple, rotate the spin vector by 90 degrees. Now active couple is coming in the positive y-axis and reactive couple is coming in the negative y-axis. You can see what is the direction of rotation. This direction of rotation is anti-clockwise and reactive couple is rotating in clockwise. Okay, I would like to view this. Active couple rotating in what type of motion it is? Anti-clockwise motion. Active couple is rotating in anti-clockwise and reactive couple rotates in the clockwise motion. Same you apply here. Reactive couple is rotating in, this is the clockwise, and active couple is rotating in the anti-clockwise. This is the anti-clockwise motion. This is for active couple and this is for the reactive couple. Now answer how the aeroplane is turning towards left side or right side.
Right
Please
side.
answer. Right side. From this diagram, are you able to understand? From this diagram, are you able to understand how it is moving, left turn and right turn for all the cases? Please answer. Dear students, please respond. So with this, I will wind up the gyroscopic effect of the aeroplane. Tomorrow, I would like to solve the problem on the gyroscopic effect of the aeroplane. So in the gyroscopic of aeroplane, still anyone having any doubts, please ask me, I will answer. 10 minutes time is there left. If you are having any doubts, put me the questions. I will try to answer. Please. Okay, no doubts. Let me revise what I have done in this class for 5 minutes. So total 8 cases are there with me. Clockwise motion, left turn, right turn, anti-clockwise motion, again left turn, right turn. Again clockwise motion, aeroplane taking off and landing. Anti-clockwise motion, aeroplane takes off and landing. You can see here, clockwise motion, aeroplane is moving forward direction. Just I would like to give the only the gyroscopic effect. forward motion. This is represented with the blue line. This is a pressure vector, active gyroscopic couple, and reactive gyroscopic couple. How we have to consider only the reactive couple. How reactive couple is moving from right side to the left side. You can see with respect to the aeroplane, how the reactive couple is moving from right side to left side. Means what is happening here? It tries to dip the tail and lift the nose. I have put the arrow marks here. Reactive couple is acting as a tail portion. That's why it tries to dip the tail and lift the nose. Case 1. Similarly, case 2. Clockwise motion, taking right turn. Clockwise motion moving forward, taking right turn. Pressure vector is coming in the negative y-axis, and active couple is in the negative z-axis, and reactive couple in the positive z-axis. So see how the reactive couple is moving. Reactive couple moves from left side to the right side. If you see here in this diagram, reactive couple is moving from left side to the right side. I would like to apply on this aeroplane now. So this is my reactive couple. This is moving from left side to the right side. What is happening? This pointer is acting towards the nose. Means it tries to dip the nose and lift the tail. You can see the diagram also here. Reactive couple is acting on the nose. That's why it tries to dip the nose and lift the tail. This is with respect to case 2. Case 3. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise motion and aeroplane turns the left side. You can see anti-clockwise motion coming towards me. So taking left turn means pressure vector in the positive y-axis. We are getting the active couple in the negative z-axis and reaction couple in the positive z-axis. You can see how the reaction couple is moving. The reaction couple is moving from left side to the right side. Same I have drawn here. This is the active couple which moves from right side to left side. This is the reactive couple which moves from left end to the right end. This is the reactive couple. This is the reactive couple which moves from left end to the right end. So where this arrow mark is pointing, this arrow mark is pointing towards the nose. Means what is happening? It tries to move the nose downwards and tries to lift the tail upwards. I can write lift the nose and lift the tail. Case 4. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction when seen from the rear end and the aeroplane turns towards the right side. Again, anti-clockwise motion means it is coming towards the negative x-axis. Okay, and the aeroplane is taking towards the right turn. Means the pressure vector is coming downside. This is your active couple and this is your reactive couple. How the reactive couple is moving? Reactive couple tries to move from right side to the left side. You can see reactive couple is moving from right side to left side. I have written here. Reactive couple is moving from right side to left side. Means where the arrow mark is pointing towards the tail end. Means it tries to dip the tail and lift the nose. This is the gyroscopic effect. Always consider the reaction couple. How I am drawn, are you able to understand? Reactive couple is moving from right end to left end. From right end I have started, I am pointing towards the left side. Where the arrow mark is pointing towards the tail end. Got it. Effect is dip the tail and lift the nose. Case 5. Propeller rotates in clockwise motion and aeroplane is taking off. You can see this direction. Aeroplane is taking off, it is moving in this direction. You can see how the active couple and reactive couple are moving. How active couple is moving? Active couple rotates in clockwise motion. How reactive couple is moving? Reactive couple tries to rotate in anti-clockwise motion. You can see here. Active couple tries to move in clockwise. Means it tries to move like this. Reactive couple tries to move in anti-clockwise motion. Got it. This is the active couple and this is the reactive couple. Tries to move anti-clockwise motion means again what is this type of motion here? What type of turn it is? Right turn or left turn? It is the right turn. Reactive couple tries to move towards the right turn. Active couple tries to move towards the left turn. Due to this, active couple tries to move the aeroplane left turn and the reactive couple tries to move the aeroplane right side. Okay, aeroplane turns towards the right side here. As the active couple rotates in clockwise motion, as the reactive couple rotates in anti-clockwise, you can see this is the direction of anti-clockwise motion. As it tries to rotate in anti-clockwise motion, aeroplane turns towards the right side. Case 5. You can see the diagram here. This is active couple, reactive couple. Reactive couple is clockwise, active couple is the anti-clockwise. Clockwise motion towards the right side, anti-clockwise motion towards the left side. Similarly, propeller rotates in clockwise motion and aeroplane is moving downwards. So what is the reactive couple here? How the reactive couple is rotating? Clockwise motion. How active couple is rotating? Anti-clockwise motion. You can see the diagram here. Active couple, clockwise motion. Reactive couple, anti-clockwise motion. Means it turns towards the left side. Anti-clockwise motion. Reactive couple is moving towards the anti-clockwise motion. That's why it is trying to move towards the left side. It is moving towards the left side. Next case. Propeller rotates in anti-clockwise motion and aeroplane is taking off. You can see that notation of active couple and reactive couple. Here, reactive couple is rotating in anti-clockwise motion and active couple is rotating in the clockwise. You can see here, active couple is rotating in clockwise, reactive couple is rotating in anti-clockwise. Means aeroplane turns towards the left side. This is the answer we have to write. And last case, propeller rotates in anti-clockwise direction. You can see from the rear end, and aeroplane is landing or nose moves downwards. This is the direction of the aeroplane for the landing case. Consider the active couple and reactive couple. How active couple is moving in anti-clockwise motion. How reactive couple is moving in clockwise motion. You can see reactive couple is moving the clockwise motion and active couple is moving in the anti-clockwise motion. You have to consider only reactive couple. Clockwise motion means aeroplane turns towards the right side. Here, gyroscopic effect of the aeroplane is the reactive couple is, as the reactive couple rotates in clockwise motion, it turns towards the right side. So with this I will wind up. Still anyone having any doubts, feel free to ask me. Next class I would like to solve a problem on the gyroscopic effect of the aeroplane. Okay, thank you. Next class you can join the RV Prasad sir class. I would like to take the attendance. Still anyone having any doubts? Please answer. Dear students, still anyone is having any doubts? You can ask me. Okay. I would like to. Okay, still 5 more minutes is there. Please answer anyone. Please ask me any doubts. The students, 5 more minutes is there. So I'm left with only 2 more topics in the first unit. That is gyroscopic effect of the 2-wheeler and gyroscopic effect of the 4-wheeler. So by the end of this week, I will wind up the unit 1. All 8 topics have completed successfully. Okay, by the end of this week, I will wind up the unit 1. Next week, I would like to start the unit 2, governors and flywheels. Still anyone having any doubts, not able to understood, or any network issue, let me know if you are having anyone. Please. No one is answering. What happened? Okay, I will call by numbers, then only we respond. Roll number 93. 6093.
Yes,
Ansar Ahmad. No doubts.
Yes, sir.
Still so far. Okay. So you are able to know what I am saying.
Yes, sir.
Rule number 75. Maaz Ahmad Khan, are you there? Rule number 75.
Sir.
Please respond.
Present, sir.